I'm not stupid, baby. I can read silence. I can feel changes. I notice distant glances. I hear hidden hesitation. I understand quiet answers, even without explanations. I know when something feels different. I know when your smile changes. I know when your voice becomes colder. I know when you avoid certain questions. Please do not mistake my kindness for complete blindness. I may stay quiet, but quiet never means that I understand nothing. Sometimes I remain silent because I want to understand everything. Before speaking, sometimes I listen longer than expected because truth often reveals itself slowly. I have learned to notice details. The smallest changes can speak loudly. A different message, a delayed response, a sudden distance, a different tone, a hidden sadness. These things matter. When someone loves with an open heart, I'm not stupid, baby. I simply trusted what you told me. I believed your promises. Because my feelings were honest, I gave you the benefit of every doubt. I defended your intentions. Even when others asked difficult questions, I chose trust because I wanted something genuine, not because I could not see what happened. There is a difference between being trusting and being foolish. There is a difference between being patient and being unaware. There is a difference between staying quiet and knowing nothing. I may forgive without forgetting. I may listen without believing everything. I may smile while carrying questions. You cannot always see what lives inside me. Some battles happen silently, behind the calm eyes. Some questions never reach the lips because the heart already understands the answer. I'm not stupid, baby. I know my worth. I know my heart. I know what I deserve. I deserve honesty. I deserve respect. I deserve clear intentions. I deserve genuine affection. I deserve loyalty. I deserve peace. I deserve someone who speaks truth even when truth feels uncomfortable. I never ask for perfection. I only asked for honesty. I never demanded a flawless story. I only wanted a truthful one. If something changed, you could have told me. If feelings changed, you could have spoken honestly. If another person entered your heart, you could have admitted everything. Painful truth still remains better than beautiful deception. At least honesty allows healing. Deception only delays the pain. I'm not stupid, baby. I remember conversations. I remember promises. I remember little details. You may have forgotten, but I remember because they mattered. To me, I remember what you said, and sometimes I remember what you did. Those two things do not always match each other. That is when questions begin, growing quietly. Inside my mind, I do not want arguments. I do not want endless accusations. I want truth. I want clarity. I want peace. I want answers that do not need another explanation. I am not trying to control your every movement. I am simply protecting my heart because trust is precious And once broken, it takes time to rebuild. You cannot expect someone to forget just because you say forget everything. Healing does not work that way. Trust does not return instantly. And hearts do not have an eraser. I'm not stupid, baby. I can love deeply and still notice when something feels wrong. I can care and still question. I can forgive and still remember. I can remain gentle without becoming blind. I can be loyal without losing myself. I can love you without abandoning my own dignity. That is something you must understand. My silence does not mean you fooled me. My patience does not mean you can continue. My forgiveness does not mean there are no limits. My kindness does not mean I have no strength. I have a heart, but I also have understanding. I have feelings, but I also have wisdom. I have love, but I also have boundaries. I'm not stupid, baby. So please do not treat my heart like something you can manipulate. Do not assume I will believe every story simply because I love you. Love makes a person patient, but love should never make a person blind. I want a relationship where honesty feels natural, where questions receive answers, where promises have meaning, where loyalty is not questioned, where affection does not hide behind secrets, where two hearts can speak freely without fear of being deceived. If you truly care about me, then respect my intelligence, respect my feelings, respect my trust, respect everything I have given with sincerity. I'm not stupid, baby. I may have ignored certain signs because I wanted to believe the best in you. That was not stupidity, that was hope. I hoped your words were sincere. I hoped your promises were real. I hoped my heart had chosen someone trustworthy. Maybe I stayed longer than I should have because I loved what I believed we could become. But hope has limits, and patience has an ending. There comes a moment when the heart must choose between remaining comfortably confused and finally facing reality. I choose reality. Even when reality hurts, I choose truth. Even when truth breaks beautiful illusions, I choose myself when necessary because I have learned something important. Real love should never require